Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar and today we'll talk about Rajasthan. Something is going on in Rajasthan in July 2025. I'm making this video on 15 July 2025 and that something has to do with, as you can see here, the proposed Doongri Dam, which has been proposed on which river? Banas River. Now this particular Banas River is a tributary of which river? Chambal River. As you can see here, this is Chambal River and this is the Banas River. Now let's try to understand. These are the things which are important from exam perspective. We'll go into the issue also. This issue is more so about economic development versus environmental conservation. This issue has also something to do with the concept called as utilitarianism. This issue is very important issue when it comes to Rajasthan. But is this a new issue? Like it's a totally new issue? No. You will see tinges of this particular issue in the previous Narmada Bachao Andolan case. I made a video on Siang River issue. Siang River, Arunachal Pradesh, which enters into Assam, known as Brahmaputra. It originates as Yarlung Zangpo. So in Siang River also similar kind of issues going on. And that the whole crux is economic development versus environmental conservation. So let's try to understand this issue and what will happen. So let's go into the issue. July 2025, protest is going on around the Savai Madhopur area of Rajasthan, and people are protesting in large numbers and they are not happy with something. What is that something? See here. Local villagers, farmers, tribal communities, they held a Mahapanchayat at Doongri Kuti near Kandhar, which is near Savai Madhopur region. And they submitted a memorandum addressed to CM to halt all work related to Doongri Dam. What is the issue with Doongri Dam? They are saying that it will lead to submergence of a large number of villages, which will be lying around. Again, if you go back and we see that particular, in this particular image, you see this red portion which you are seeing, this will be the proposed submergence area because of the construction of Doongri Dam. Even when we are talking about Narmada Bachao Andolan, Sardar Sarovar Dam, it would have led to some submergence of a lot of adjoining regions, including some wildlife reserves. And but that project went on. So do you think that will be the similar fate faced by, or that will happen to Doongri Dam? This dam will go on irrespective of the protest. My Rajasthani friends, what is your view on this sensitive issue? Let's talk about this issue some more. So location and impact. The dam is planned on Banas River. Banas River is also known as Vanishing River because it's seasonal in nature. Banas River, tributary of Chambal River, remember. Close to Ranthambhore and Kaila Devi Wildlife Sanctuary, and both these Ranthambhore and Kaila Devi, they are part of Ranthambhore Tiger Reserve. Again, tiger reserves are also important. I will show you a list which you have to remember, which has been asked a lot by UPSC as well as other exams. Okay. Its construction would endanger 76 villages and small settlement. It's not one, it's not two. 76 villages matter. Those lives matter. But here comes the concept of utilitarianism. Utilitarianism means maximum benefit for maximum people. See, there is also a saying that we cannot make everyone happy. We are not Rajma Chawal. And again, that's a joke. So that goes for government also. When Sardar Sarovar Dam, Narmada Bachao Andolan, Medha Patkar, she was protesting. Again came the concept of utilitarianism. Maximum benefit for maximum people. Sardar Sarovar Dam was constructed because it would lead to irrigation, drinking water benefits and all those things for the adjoining regions of 3 states. Same thing will be used here. Same rationale. That utilitarianism. We cannot make everyone happy. When a dam is being constructed, it will lead to submergence of some villages, and that's why, but again, it will provide additional benefits, drinking water, irrigation, this and that. So what is your view on this? Because this is such a sensitive issue. There is no yes or no answer. Relocation of thousands of families has to happen. Wildlife corridor threat. Environmentalists warn the dam would sever critical wildlife corridors between the sanctuaries, disrupting movements for tiger, leopard, sloth bear, hyenas. All these things will be happening. Villages will be submerged, wildlife will be impacted. Is this issue an issue about, as we have discussed, environmental conservation versus economic development? What is the midpoint? And I keep on telling people about it whenever we talk about these kind of issues. The midpoint is sustainable development. So allegations of secrecy. Protesters are claiming that the land acquisition, the way it has happened, they did not take clearance from Gram Panchayat in Savai Madhopur and Karoli district. Everything is happening in a very hush-hush manner, and this is actually not good. Official protest planning. Protest leaders have given the government a week to respond. This news was it's 11th July when they have given 1 week to respond. By 18 July, let's see how things unfold. They are threatening Rail Roko, and again, they are saying things will happen if government did not listen to them. Dam scale and submergence. Proposed dam, you can see the structure, length and breadth, not that important from exam perspective. The thing which is important, located on Banas River, which is a tributary of Chambal River. Banas is a seasonal river, also known as vanishing river, and what environmental impact it will have. This is the proposed Doongri Dam. Have a look at this. Red area, proposed submergence area, as we have discussed. Ranthambhore Tiger Reserve, many portion of Ranthambhore Tiger Reserve will be submerged, and again, that is what we are discussing. Protected area impact of the submerged area, 37 kilometers within Ranthambhore National Park, and around you can see here, Kaila Devi Sanctuary, both part of larger Ranthambhore Tiger Reserve will be submerged. Government rationale. Now, this whole proposed Doongri Dam is a part of Eastern Rajasthan Canal project. And they are saying, again, as they said in the case of, or stated in the case of Sardar Sarovar Dam, that this would transport surplus Chambal River. Again, go back and revise the concept. What we have discussed, Banas is a seasonal river, vanishing river, also known as vanishing river. So, it gets water from what? Chambal River, which in turn is a tributary of Yamuna River. So, Chambal surplus water will be transferred to Banas, and that surplus water will help in, you can see, irrigation, drinking water and all those things. So, again, utilitarianism, maximum benefit for maximum people. If something has to be done, it will impact some number of people, but if it is making maximum number of people happy, we have to do it. That is the concept of utilitarianism. Do you support utilitarianism in this particular case? My Rajasthani friend who has a knowledge about this issue, who are facing the brunt of it, or even other people who have an idea about this particular issue, you can share your views here. These are the tiger reserves which are very important. Dampa, UPSC has already asked questions. Kaziranga, I covered it today when I was doing Hindu analysis on 15 July 2025. Sariska, we have done. Ranthambhore, we are talking about. So keep in mind all these tiger reserves. They are important. Dudhwa in Uttar Pradesh. So utilitarianism. So do you feel like the faith which happened with Sardar Sarovar Dam, similar thing will happen, this Doongri Dam will go on, and the people, local people grievances will not be taken into consideration? What is your view on this? This is such a, sensitive issue that, and again, that is the point. How can we make everyone happy? If we are not making dam, irrigation, drinking water issues will be there. If we are making dam, local people will be happy. What is the middle path? Ashtangika Marg, as stated in Buddhism when we are talking about this issue. Narmada Bachao, Siang River, again, and more or less we have seen in these kind of cases, dams are built. So let's see what happens. Maybe Doongri Dam thing will be an exception in this regard. Bottom line, villagers and activists are increasingly mobilizing against the Doongri Dam due to its massive displacement risk, ecological damage, and lack of transparency. How land acquisition has been done without taking permission from the Gram Panchayats. They have escalated their actions with planned civil disruptions, demanding immediate cancellation or serious negotiation. What is the way forward? This is the article we are talking about, published in Times of India. The similar article published in Indian Express also. Protest against proposed Doongri Dam intensifies. Again, my friends, what is your view on this issue? Your views matter. Our views matter. Economic development versus environmental conservation debate is again going on. And the midpoint is they are not on the opposite end of the spectrum. I keep on telling people about it. Whenever we talk about economic development and environmental conservation, it's not like they always lie at the opposite end of the spectrum. They do meet at a midpoint, and that midpoint is known as SD, sustainable development. So what is the midpoint of this proposed Doongri Dam issue? What solution government should go for? And how can we make everyone happy? How can we make each stakeholders happy? Let's solve some questions based on what we have read. See these statements, 3 statements, and have a look at them very minutely. Proposed on Chambal River, is it proposed on Chambal River or some other river? If you know the answer, post it in the comment section. MCQ 2, consider the following statement about Banas River. Tributary of Yamuna River or some other river? Again, see the options. Is it a perennial river or something else? Based on that, choose an answer. If you know the answer, post it. And you should know the answer. We have discussed these questions. And then this question. MCQ 3, sequence of river. What joins what? Even if you, we have not discussed about Kumbhalgarh, right? Even then you will be able to solve this question. If you just do option elimination and do smart guessing. So, if you know the answer, post it in the comment section. So again, if you feel like I added anything to your knowledge base, like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel. That will give us more incentive to make more such videos. I will share this particular PDF along with the answer of these 3 MCQs in my Telegram channel, Fun Study with Shubh, because study should be fun. Also, sir, if you're preparing for 26, 27, 28, join our batches at the earliest. If you're facing any issues related to streamlining your preparation, 2026 July batch, sale is ending today. This batch is closing today, this evening batch, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you have seen my videos earlier, you know how to join this batch. If you haven't, this is the process. You will go to StudyIQ.com. You can also go to Google Play Store, download StudyIQ app and do the same thing. Here you will go downwards, go to UPSC English and then go to view all courses. And then this is the 2026 course, 27, 28, based on which year you are preparing for. You can join the batches, join it by 15 July. The prices will increase after that. You will go to buy now. And then there are different variants based on what you need. You can see what are the things which are there. What are the things which you need. Based on that, you can take any of the variants. You can apply my promo code SHS Live to get maximum discount. If you apply it, see gold reduced by 7,000. All these things, prices will reduce by 7,000. So that's how you will join these courses. For any more queries, you can also call on this particular number, which you can see, 9240231070. Coming back to our issue, Doongri Dam, what is your view on that? And if you want to say something about it, say it. And there is no say it, whatever you want to say, you are welcome to voice your views along with the answer of those 3 MCQs. Take care, be blessed, tata, bye bye.
StudyIQ IAS, आपका सिलेक्शन हमारा मिशन।